Alright. Welcome to Elite Dangerous Daily. Sorry that I couldn't stream today, but obviously I couldn't because there is no game. Not yet. It is 2:30 in the morning my time, 2:30 Eastern Standard Time in the afternoon, and yet we have no game. And that would have been, in 30 minutes, it'll be 12 hours that this update is taking place. So it must be a massive update. So I want to go over the notes because I think it's important to kind of reiterate what I was saying the other day. And it's important not to waste our time with certain things and to kind of do the gameplay accordingly so we can get everything out of it. So, greetings, Commander. Thank you for your patience. Operations update requires some additional time. As such, the server maintenance has been extended. We will update once we have more information. So they have no information as of yet. We're going on how many extra hours now? It'll be about 5 extra hours. So here we go. Here's what this forums update actually had. New operations feature. Here's the problem that I think they're having, and this is going to be a big deal. The networking and balancing beta. Operations framework introduces many new features, including a brand new lobby and matchmaking system for engaging operations. Alright. They didn't go over what networking things they're going to be updating, but we'll probably find out in the future. Operations Framework has many new features, including a brand new lobby and matchmaking system for engaging operations. 6 initial operations, tactical takedown, right? Tactical takedown. The client megaship has been compromised. Now, some of these I really wanted to do, like this one. I really wanted to do this. Tonight, I actually want to do this, but obviously it's not going to happen. The client's megaship has been compromised. You'll need to board the ship, fight your way through the command deck to obtain intel and trace the origin of the attack. Okay. Then you'll want to bring your firepower to bear on the general responsible for the attack. So this is both ground and space combat. Ground and space combat. So in this one, you have to bring your best suit and your best ship. And that's what I've been actually working on for the last few weeks. If you guys have been watching, that's basically what I've been doing. Firestorm Rescue I'm not too happy about, and I probably will be the last thing I do. It depends if I got a crew that wants to do it, maybe I'll do it. But I'm not too keen on just cargoing people around, so, and then fighting off hostiles while I'm doing that. This one I really want to do. I really want to do tonight. Tactical takedown was second best. Reclamation point is the one that I really want to do. The megaship has been hijacked. Your job is to eliminate all hostile forces in and around the megaship so client can recover it. You'll need your best gear and ship to accomplish your goal. The biohazard takedown, you have to kill researchers. There's no time clock on this one. I think the reclamation point has a time clock. Tactical takedown, you actually has a time clock also. Biohazard takedown, I didn't see a time clock, so it's just a matter of killing the researchers. Rapid response. Planetary port has come under attack. Some personnel are still trapped inside. You need rescuing. You cannot delay. Huge hostile fleet is on its way. If the evacuation is not complete in time, there will be no hope for these still inside. So this one is, again, rescue your ship. So terminal prosecution is, I think I've seen this one. Aswolf has did it, and he had to fight off. He had to fight off a whole bunch of pirates in space. So only a few are actually in the ship, individually in the ship, but I can't wait to do them. Here we go, Mercoin. Mercoin that can be used to purchase the following. So we have pre-engineered stuff and we have blueprints. So thermal plasma conversion, increased power draw to convert a portion of damage to plasma. I'm not too happy about this one. Because it's going to take more power out of whatever power you do have. Okay. The scoop, fuel scoop, not necessary. Most of the fuel scoops that are out there, they do a pretty good job. You're gonna get what, a couple of seconds faster. It's really not necessary. The pre-engineered hardpoints or pre-engineered equipment that you can upgrade, some of them they've already been on CGs, so some of them already been there. I've recognized a couple of them, but in any case, there's the enduring feedback railgun, far-reaching abrasion blaster, double screaming fragment cannon, long-range mining laser, rapid phase multi-cannon, drag seeker missile rack, the lightweight thermal seeker missile rack, and lockdown seeker missile rack. So we got 3 missile racks, 1 multi-cannon, a mining laser, frag cannon, and a railgun. So those are things that we're seeing. So we're not seeing anything for Odyssey. No new guns, no new armor, nothing like that. Pre-engineered core modules, power distributor. Okay, balanced power distributor. Maybe this might be, maybe the balanced power distributor might be something worth using. So the next one is the pre-engineered internal cargo racks. Of course, you guys know that I'm crazy for these, but right now it only looked like those 5s and 6s available. Long-range detailed surface cannon we already have. This might be something, a heavy-duty module reinforcement package. Don't know if you need it, but for Thargoid you definitely would need it. And of course, as with any major changes we make to Elite Dangerous, we have to balance a variety of connectivity and server considerations, such as measuring the load on Elite servers in the live service environment. As we introduce operations, we'll be doing this with network balancing beta stage, essentially allowing us to make tweaks and adjustments more regularly behind the scenes to ensure optimal performance. So they're going to be working on the network. Hopefully we don't have any crashes. The thing that we're going to get, and I can't wait to get this one because I have the money and decided that I was going to get it, is the Nomad. The Nomad has a Mach 2 biological scanner. Now mind you, you can only scan the surface. You can't actually do what you can do in your Artemis suit. Pulse lasers that really don't hit anything. And then Mach 1 and Mach 2 vessel bays. Now the Mach 1s are heavier, but they go in all these ships, which will be good because you can switch around and maybe work with a different ship if you don't want to fly around in your Caspian or anything else. And of course, the Mach 2 goes into 3 ships that are brand new. They come in the standard version, the stellar version, and the galactic version. And that's probably what I'm going to buy because I really like the blue and white bundle. Okay. Now they did some things, resolve some problems, which I don't think they were that actually important. I'd never heard of them. And there's some problems that they have that they haven't resolved, so I don't know what's going on with that. They made adjustments to the stellar lighting, adjusted the galactic background coloring for better visuals, and they of course added a distant world community logo decal. Okay, issue trackers fixes resolved an issue where on-foot conflict zone would fail, despite the player winning. Then the shuttles were not arriving to return player station. I never seen that, you guys seen how many conflicts I've done. Resolved an issue where on-foot conflicts would fail to be in the correct state when a player arrived via dropship. That happens a lot. Resolved an issue where conflict zones were not being resolved correctly, resulting in a large number persisting in some systems. Okay, I don't know what they did here, but I think this is where they still had the conflict zones, but they were not active. Resolved an issue where non-squadron member could not use services on an open squadron carrier. Okay, let's see, bug fixes. Nothing worthwhile here. Nothing worthwhile. Resolved an issue where squadron carrier cargo capacity could be exceeded. I've never seen that before. Resolved a crash when entering a $, followed by a non-standard character for the ship name. Resolved an instance for a soft lock when purchasing a squadron carrier, then defecting to another squadron. Okay. Resolved an issue where some stations cosmetics were not applying correctly. Resolved an issue where squadron carrier could not be managed by squadron leader or anyone with sufficient permission in administration systems. Resolved an issue where the beyond frontline penalty was sometimes displayed at an incorrect level. I don't know what that even means. Resolved instances where construction were not correctly converted to markets at the correct time. Okay, we had that issue where markets didn't pop up even though the tick passed Thursday. So that's pretty good. And this resolved an instance of issues where facility demolitions were not unable to be cancelled. Resolved instances where the terrain stamp was not working correctly for some planetary ports. Resolved instances of an issue where multiple orbital installations and outposts were able to be constructed around gas giants despite it only having one construction slot. Ooh, that was a nice cheat that they found out about, huh? Resolved instances of Scarlet Crate disconnects when remaining docked on a colonization ship when it leaves the system. Okay, resolved instances where construction points were not being refunded correctly after the facility was demolished. I didn't see that issue. Resolved an issue where Frontline Solutions would not book a dropship upon a listing for conflicts. That happened a few times with me. I had to actually take a shuttle. Resolved an issue where players were unable to purchase ships from squadron carrier after shipyard stock was recently purchased for the carrier. That's interesting. Resolves an issue where the squadron carriers were not being assigned over to a new leader when the existing leader a squadron leaves. Minor adjustments made to the emissive lighting from the guardian obelisks. Alright. Resolved instances for incorrectly reporting available slots. Resolved instances were of available slots for the system colonization, especially after demolishing. There's one bug that they haven't fixed. They didn't say they're going to fix. And it's after you finish an actual facility, like I did in orbital, it still stayed active. It said like it's still there. So I don't know if they actually fixed that, but it's not in notes. Anyway, still waiting for this to happen. Probably gonna go to sleep, and hopefully by the time I wake up, there'll be something. But right now, I have a wish list that I really want to do, and I really want to actually take on stuff. I wouldn't be hesitant to buy anything on the list. The internals. I want to be honest with you. The hard points and all these things, they're new. They're not the best. So we ought to wait for better stuff. So save your merc coin. Don't spend it all in one place. There are actually better equipment in the Power Play 2 modules. I will see you in game, guys. Hopefully we'll see each other soon. 07 Commanders, fly dangerously and stay frosty.